This table sat in the garage for about 3 years, only because I couldn't decide what color I wanted to paint it. It ended up kind of being a catch-all for everything when you came in the garage and just kind of dumped it on the table. And then we would just bring it in the house for various parties that we had when we needed extra seating. So it did come in handy, it just wasn't finished. I started on the chairs right away, and then just life happened, and I procrastinated, as I do. And I originally was going to swap out the fabric on these cushions, but I decided to keep them because after 3 years it kind of grew on me. My biggest decision that was holding me back was how to paint Formica. I'm pretty sure this is Formica. Plus I didn't know what colors I wanted. That was really holding me back. Just trying to think of the colors that we had in the kitchen already and around the house, and so that's really what took the longest time, and I'm going to keep that as my excuse. So I'm pretty sure this is laminate. The legs and the chairs are wood, as you can see the raw wood on the chairs there, so those were easy enough to sand down. So here I set myself up in my driveway with a tent because it was very hot. Again, this is probably 3 years ago when I started doing the chairs, and then just kind of set it aside and finally came back to it. Our table that we had in the kitchen before that, we had promised to somebody, and they kept bugging me, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Can I pick up my table? Because they were taking our old table. So that kind of motivated me to get it done as well. So here I am sanding the top, and this was really hard to do. I was trying to make it rough so that I could put the shellac over it, and I'm really grinding down. I used a heavier grit sandpaper and just trying to create something for the spray to adhere to, and it was kind of difficult. You can see I'm getting something off of there because there's some dust and stuff, but I just did the best I could and hoped that it would all work out. Sanding the sides was a lot easier because, of course, it's not Formica, so it didn't take long for that finish to come off. Same thing with the legs. It was a lot easier than the top to get down to that raw wood. Wipe the table down. I'm going to go through the sides here and put some painter's tape on. I wanted to protect the raw wood from the spray that I'm going to put on in a minute here, and so I'm just going to go around the table and tape it all off. To create a nice primer so that the paint would stick and nothing would bleed through, I'm using this Zinsser Bulls Eye Shellac, and I bought 1 can, which was just enough to put at least 2 coats on. I don't think I did 3. I did two for sure. 2 nice coats. I waited probably 30 minutes in between coats to let it dry, and it is somewhat tacky after you put it on, and then I did let it sit overnight so that I made sure that it was pretty dry before I started painting. So this is the next day. I'm going to go ahead and tear the tape off. You'll have to excuse my lovely outfit, but it was pretty hot out, and I was also doing gardening on this day, so this is my cool outfit of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Sherwin Williams cabinet and furniture paint, and this color is called West Highland White, and I picked this up at Lowe's. It's pretty thick, but it does a nice coverage, and I'm rollering it on just because I wanted to have a smoother finish. So I'm going to go ahead and I believe 3 coats. 2 for sure is kind of the rule of thumb, but I'm pretty sure I put 3 coats on, and of course I waited in between coats for it to dry, to make sure that it was nice and dry before I put the next coat on, so you have a nice finish. So for the raw wood parts, I call it raw wood because I just sanded it all down, and this is the wood underneath and what it looked like. So I wanted to make sure that it had a protective coating. I wanted to leave it natural looking, and so I'm using a Minwax Paste Finishing Wax in natural, and you basically wax on and wax off. I just did 1 coat. I could probably do touch-up coats if I need to in the future. And then here I am putting on the second coat. We do have a leaf in this table, and I'm separating it so that obviously it paints kind of on the edges there, but I do end up taking the leaf out, and I paint the sides of the leaf and the insides of the table so that that the color underneath doesn't show, and it's the white color that will show if if there's a crease in there, or if I open up the table or whatever. I just wanted it to be all one color. So the last thing that I sanded down was the legs. I had to take the table apart, of course, to get the legs off, which was kind of nice because it's easier than trying to do it with the table, standing up. So I'm going to just go ahead and sand this down, and then there are grooves in spots on this on the legs. So that took a little bit to go in there and really get the finish off of that. And then, like I said, I wanted to keep the cushions, but here I am washing them. They really didn't look that dirty, but you'll see in a minute how dirty they actually were. Yeah, that's pretty dirty, and that was all the cushions when I was all done. So there it is, all finished up. I got my son to help me bring it in the house, take the old one out, bring this one in, and this is without the leaf, which suits us fine for everyday needs. Obviously we can put the leaf in when needed. It's stored in a closet. And I really like how it turned out. You can see the cabinet, the buffet behind there is kind of like a grayish bluish color, so it goes well with that. On the right here you'll see the bar stools that are dark, and I'm thinking I'm going to paint those to match that white on the tabletop, and then I will replace the fabric with probably more like a like a beige leather or a brown leather, which I think would go better with it. It'll lighten things up in the kitchen, or especially those chairs, so it'll be a nice addition to the upgrade for the kitchen. So I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Yes, it took me way too long to finish it, but I'm slowly getting my projects done, and it's harder in the summer because I want to be out working in the garden. I have some gardening videos coming up as far as what I'm doing out there, and some big projects I'm going to be working on. So stay tuned for those, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like and do all the things to help me out here, and have a DIY day.